Hi, our August gratitude conversation, grace in the face of fear. In these last couple of months, I have never heard so much about fear. People being fearful of this and fearful of that. Fear seems to be the centerpiece. But I want to say in this month's conversation, or I am saying in this month's conversation, that our lives are more than any current circumstance. Our life is more than any current fearful situation. We are more than that. And I want you this month to think about that. I want you to think about being courageous enough to take the risk to face your fears. Be authentic. Don't pretend that they're not there. But I want you to face them and put them to the test. And I'm going to ask you to do another thing as we get ready to face your fears and put them to the test. Sometimes we need a buddy. In my world, we call it a coach. That when you are facing a situation that is so troubling, so fearful, that you can't see the other side of it, sometimes you need someone to see it for you while you go through it. When we look at fear, I want you to do a few things for me to face that. Again, me and my paper. Get your paper, do your columns. Fear. What is it that I am so fearful? What's frightening me? Why am I afraid? And then what are the consequences of your fear? This is what I'm fearful of. This is what I believe is the consequences of this fear, that why I am so fearful. Then what can I do about it? What will help me to eliminate or get over this fear? And how will I feel on the other side? And I acknowledge the fear, what it's doing to me, what I can do about it, and how I will feel in the outcome of it. And during this process, we need to acknowledge our grace and gratitude, the things that are positive, the things that are good, the things that are non-fearful in our lives. And as I said, get a buddy, a coach friend that can see it for you, that can encourage you, and to remind you that sometimes when we are knocked into a corner, knocked down, or as pushed in the corner, you could say, that is a reminder of who you are, getting your attention again, because sometimes we walk through life like we're in a sleepwalk, and things come to shake us up, to put us back on track. And a coach or a friend can help us as we take that journey. So as we look at fear as one of the things that's pushing us, holding us, hanging us up this month, be courageous. Think of the term courageous, courage, risk taking. Take a risk to face that fear. Challenge that fear. The fear challenger that I just talked about, I'm going to say it again. The fear challenger is just taking your paper, writing down what you are afraid of, what it's doing to you, how are you feeling, what do you feel are the consequences of this fear, how will it affect you, what can you do about it, and how do you feel on the end. So have that fear challenge. Be authentic. Acknowledge what you are feeling, but no, it is not you. It is not the sum total of who you are. And I'm asking you this time to have somebody who can, I don't want to necessarily say hold you accountable, but that can be encouraging, that can see when you cannot see, that can believe for you when you cannot believe. So this month, use your grace and gratitude to overcome your fears. And don't be so accepting of situations that you turn in and interpret in a fearful way that stop you from your growth, that stump your growth. So for this month, grace in the face of fear.